Interesting facts about famous people.
Western movies, the good guys, our heroes. I've been thinking about the next video. What haven't I covered yet? I've done villains, character actors, and so on. So how about the good guys, the so-called white hats? No one is perfect, but I came up with a list I think represents the best of the Western hero options. I think these guys, although they may have played a black hat from time to time, even anti-heroes, but are known mostly for their roles where they helped and stepped up for those who were persecuted in some way. If you enjoy this video, please head over to my channel to take a look at my many other videos I have made. The link is in the description. Apologies up front for any mispronunciation of names. John Wayne. Without question, Wayne is known for his roles as the guy who came into a mess and sorted it out. Not with kid gloves, but with tough love. The Searchers, True Grit, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, The Alamo, just to name a few. When asked if he believed in God, there must be some higher power, or how else does all this stuff work? Gary Cooper, the everyday ordinary man, put into extraordinary circumstances, always delivered, then ended up with the girl. High Noon, The Hanging Tree, Vera Cruz, The Westerner, and more. Quote, people ask me how come you've been around so long. Well, it's through playing the part of Mr. Average Joe America.
Billy inside straight and one chicken puts horse. So long, Judge.
Randolph Scott, the tall silent type, went around doing the right thing whether you liked it or not. Scott dedicated himself to the Western movie genre, as he really committed to the values of the Old West. Roles in films such as The Tall T, Ride the High Country, Ride Lonesome, and more. On his father. He went to see all my films, not because he had a son starring in them, but because he thought I looked like Wallace Reed, his favourite actor.
Dingo, no.
Clint Eastwood. He did it his way, not always sticking to the straight and narrow, not caring either way what you thought of him, but never turned his back on someone in need. Roles known for Unforgiven, Pale Rider, The Outlaw Josie Wales, and more. Quote, I feel very close to the Western. There are not too many American art forms that are original. Most are derived from European art forms, other than the Western and jazz or blues. That's all that's really original. James Stewart, although known as the good or nice guy, almost universally, Stewart did have some reversal roles in westerns, however, generally known for someone that had a heart of gold. The Shootist, The Cheyenne Social Club, The Rare Breed, and more. Quote, I'm the inarticulate man who tries. I don't really have all the answers, but for some reason, somehow, I make it.
Stolen from a whorehouse in Creed.
Robert Duvall, a stand-up guy who came packing when needed. A couple of less than kind roles, but for the most part, someone you could count on. Open Range, Tender Mercies, Lonesome Dove, and more. Quote, everybody likes me. One of the biggest disappointments was when I didn't get an Emmy for Lonesome Dove. It's political. It can be a popularity contest.
Cowards. I see the marshal ain't with you.
How long we been riding together, Charlie?
Nigh on 10 years.
You know what they call that? Call it a decade.
Let no rancher or his lawman take either.
Sam Elliott, a tall mustachioed good guy, calm and in control, slow to anger, quick to help. Tombstone, The Sackets, Gunsmoke, and more. Used his own Winchester 1894 rifle in Thank You for Smoking, 2005. Joel McCrea, the epitome of the good guy, even when it hurt himself. Ride the High Country, The Tall Stranger, Wichita, and more. Quote, people say I'm a one-note actor, but the way I figure it, those other guys are just looking for that one right note.
Shiny new badge, too. Hey, Chip, where are you? Right here. 7, 8. Hey, drop him, boys. He means it.
Henry Fonda, another actor you can forgive for a couple of darker roles, like Frank in Once Upon a Time in the West. Who can forget the Oxbow incident? The Grapes of Wrath, My Darling Clementine. Quote, I'm not that pristine pure. I guess I've broken as many rules as the next fella, but I reckon my face looks honest enough, and if people buy it, hallelujah. Gregory Peck. Peck was known for roles like McKenna's Gold, The Big Country, How the West Was Won, The Bravados, and more. Quote, they say the bad guys are more interesting to play, but there is more to it than that. Playing the good guys is more challenging because it's harder to make them interesting. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me your comments. I really appreciate likes, shares, and subscribers. As always, please hit the notification button to get my new videos. Take it easy. Bye for now. See you again soon.
No, why?
Listen to me. If we don't get away, we're going to be killed. We're not staying, not for all the gold in the world, so start climbing.
Please take time to take a look at my Facebook page for new information.